Good evening. Hello. Good welcome, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Craft Night. I hope I see a few of you this evening on live. I'm going to do a project tonight. I'm going to do a layout in my journal, and I thought it'd be fun to do a night with you guys who want to watch live or later on the replay, and you can help me along the way. I did one of these, actually, I thought it was only a few weeks ago, but when I actually looked at my diary, it was like 6 weeks ago, which is crazy, forever long ago. And it was a lot of fun. I found it really restorative. It was a really fun, enjoyable night. I felt amazing after, and I appreciated so many of you who were here on the live, who we chatted and you helped me with the layout with some ideas and things like that. So I thought it would be fun to do a couple more. So there's one tonight and then again in a fortnight. I have a pile of things here that I will be using some of, maybe all of them tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a loose idea what I want to do, but I'm not following any sort of, rules or any kit or instructions or anybody else's design or work or anything. So it's going to be a little bit impromptu and a bit just kind of where the mood takes me. So I hope you find it encouraging and inspiring tonight and a lot of fun just to hang out, chat to each other in the comments. Hello, Wendy. Nice to see you. And I hope you enjoy hanging out this evening, and we'll make something. And I'm going to need your help along the way as I get stuck. I'm not going to lie. I have had a very intense few weeks. Life has been exhausting the last few weeks. And so tonight I'm not even sure I've got the creative mojo to do a layout. I have an idea, like I said, loosely of what I want to do, but this is going to be like on the go. So as I go along, coming up with ideas, and ideas from you guys would be great too. Hey, Jillian, nice to see you too. Thanks, ladies, for hanging out. And then I'll email this later to everybody as well, so you can always catch up on the replay and say hey and let me know you watched. So I'm on Facebook and YouTube. And Di, I know you are probably either here or you'll be popping in shortly, so you may hear me say this or you'll hear it later on a replay, but I'm not sure why you couldn't comment. Oh, there you are, Di. Hey, talking about you, Di. I don't know why you couldn't comment on YouTube. That's bizarre. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm glad you're here on Facebook, so that's cool. So at least you're here anyway, so that's good. So this is a pile of stuff. Like I said, I'm going to use most of it, but I'm unsure of all of it. I just wanted to get a bit of a collection together and a bit of an idea of where I want to go, and then see how we go with what we use and what we don't use. So I'm definitely using the Gardenia fabric tape. I'm really keen to use that set, which has got 4 rolls in it. And you will notice in the comments is a link, and that takes you to a collection I made just for tonight. So if there's anything you see me use that you want to grab, then I made a collection especially on the website called Craft Night. And I think every time I do a night like this, I'll literally change up the products that are in that collection. So if you want to use this ink, or, well, you have to find the shade because I couldn't pull the exact shade. It's just got a link to the ink. But the ink or the blending brush or the cracked paper here and things like that, you can just go to the link in the comments and it will take you to the collection, which has all the bits and pieces in that I did use or planned to use. I thought that might be an easy way if you're wondering what I'm using and if I sell it or not sell it and where it might be. So that collection will change up every couple of weeks. So let's start with, I've got my journal here. I'm using my regular just dot grid white paper journal this time rather than my hardcover collage journal. I think this is where I'm umming and ahhing. I think I really want the stark white background tonight. And I'm a bit unsure about the black ink. I may use it. I'm sort of still on the fence. And I think as I go along, it'll become clearer whether I want everything to be blended and a bit muted like last time we did a project, or if I do really want some sharp edges. So do I want to tear paper and have it a bit blended and a bit washed, or keep things structured and sharp and maybe use some black to edge some things? So I'm actually still a bit on the fence about that. I'm not decided. So, but I'll have to decide as we go along, because I'm not going to have a choice about that. I'm going to have to decide. Good evening, Lisa. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out this evening. This is going to be fun. All right. Let's start with, I will pull some bits and pieces aside. So many of you who see me every week on Facebook know I did this blending A5 little impromptu, it's not a project. What is it? Thing several weeks ago, and I haven't used it yet because I knew I wanted to use it in a layout. This is going to try and be my feature, which is why I'm a little conflicted whether I want the blendiness to the layout or whether I want some sharper edges. So we'll see how we go. But I'm definitely going to use this, and I don't want this to live too much in the background and be blended out or lost. I really want this to be the feature. So before I cut this up and start using it, we need to make another one so I can show you what I did, which I won't use tonight. It will sit and dry. So let's do that first. I'll move all this stuff out the way. So I've got some stickers here, some music sheet paper I'm going to use, potentially some of the lilac wax seals. I'm not sold on that yet either, but it's in my plan. So I've got the A4 Distress Cracked Leather cardstock, which has got that really cool, beautiful texture to it. Check that out, like that cracked leather texture. So let's do the blendy thing first, and I'll move that out of the way so I don't need that anymore. I have my little collection here of sort of music sheets and script paper as well, which we may use some, but I definitely want to go on the cooler palette. So I'm going to pull some papers out of the music sheets set to use more of the cooler toned papers rather than the really warm tone papers, which I guess I think just makes more sense when I'm using sort of the pinks, the purples and the blues as a bit of a color base. So we've got some of the cracked leather. I'll chuck that out of the way too. Cracked leather paper. So we're going to do a bit of a blended background, and then it can sit and dry, but at least you can see what I did. Ooh, I'm very sure I should do this over on my workbench next time, hey, instead of on my office desk. That would have made a lot of sense. So do you guys, have you been using the blending brushes, and do you like to blend? Have you been using foams? Do you guys like to blend? Have you been playing around with it? How have you found it? I enjoy it the more I do it. I really like it. So I'm going to use this one. I've just used this with this color so far, but I know one customer had the best idea ever, which was she has a blending brush per color family. So all of her like pastel blues and maybe blues and purples perhaps together all have the same brush. And then between uses, she just dusts it off on some like paper towel without getting it too wet. But I have got a baby wipe here that I might clean it with, but I think I'll be okay. Ooh, my ring light's like dancing around. Because this is going to, so far I've only used this blending brush with this color anyway, which is shaded lilac. Shaded lilac. So I want to make some circles. So I want to start heavy-handed and then go lighter. Excuse me. So I'm trying to start heavy in the middle and then lighter pressure as I go outwards. These would make great starting points for flowers as well, because you could totally do some really pretty blended flowers by starting off heavy-handed in the middle. So I'll add a bit more back like that, and then kind of as the ink starts to use up, then get a bit more light-handed as you go outwards. So that would make really sweet little flowers. You could definitely do that sort of thing too. But I love the color. I think the color I really enjoy. It's really pretty. It's a very, what's the color? It's definitely blue and purple. I know there's a name for that. There's definitely a name for blue and purple. I'm not really sure what it is off the top of my head. Now I'm worried I am not laying these particularly randomly enough. And that's one can go off the edge. Maybe one here. There. So that's like, doesn't look like a lot yet, but you can see how when you do the ink, it really lifts out the, let me see. Oh, that's good there. It really lifts the texture of the cardstock when you use ink over the top. So that's the start. And then I just want to use Stickles over the top because they're so pretty. And then, of course, that's why we're doing this in advance. It's going to have to sit there and dry. There. I probably could have blended that a bit more. I got a bit heavy-handed in the middle of that one. I'm worried I'm going to snap this. I'd be a bit nuts if I snapped it. Stranger things have happened. Okay. That's pretty. Okay, I'm happy with that for a start. Now, do I want to use mermaid tail? I don't believe so. I don't want to use purple. I did use blue on the original one, so I'm going to stick with blue. That's what I did the first time. Do I want to? No, let's use purple. So why not? Let's use purple. So the first one I made, like this one here, which we're going to cut and use. Well, I used blue Stickles, so I used Waterfall. But for this new one, let's do mermaid tail, and then we can see the difference between the two. I actually did use more ink on this second one than I did on the first one too. I wonder if I can, no, I don't want to go over the top. If I go over the top, I'm going to start shifting that glitter and that won't be any good. And then I literally just want to make some loose circles. I could do some pretty flowers. Maybe I'll try one. Do I want to try a flower? Let's do it. Let's try a flower. I quite like the flowers. I think if there was all flowers, that would look really pretty. Potentially like the flowers more than I like the circles. And then some dots. Whoops. I love dots. I like doing dots with this sort of thing, like glitter. And I like doing dots with a black pen. I just, for someone, I can't illustrate. I'm not an artist. So, you know, you can't go wrong with dots. Pretty foolproof. Yeah, that purple's pretty. I like the purple. It doesn't stand out as much as the blue. It seems a little more subtle. Probably blends with probably a better match. It's probably a better color match with the ink. Maybe that's why it blends a bit more than the blue does. I like the flower though. Yeah, okay. I won't have to do that now on something else, like just all flowers. That's really sweet. That's cute. So I'm happy with that. So that's all set aside for another day. We won't use that tonight, but at least we've made one. That's really pretty. Okay, now I wish I'd done flowers on this one too. That's really cute. I like the flowers. All right, that first experiment paid off. Let's see how else we go, since I feel like my creative mojo's taken a holiday tonight. Let's see if I have any grave disasters as we go along, making this up as we go along. So, okay, move all these things out of the way. I've got some, I need to use that paper, but I've already got stickers and stuff, so I don't need those. All right, so I do want to use the gardenia tape. I definitely want to use some of this, and I want to use these two. These two, the colours just seem to make the most sense with the ink. Otherwise, if I was using some more bold or vibrant colours, I would be definitely keen to pull this thing out. It's incredible. I love it. It's just so beautiful to look at. And I'm not inclined to cut it and use like some purple here and then kind of feel like I've wasted the rest. I mean, I could use the rest on a card or something, so it wouldn't be wasted. But tonight I just want to use these two here because the colours, I think, are a nicer match for the shaded lilac ink, which is sort of kind of the basis of what we're doing here. So we'll start with those. I'm not going to use the cutter either. Could I use the cutter and show you? Let me try it. Let's see how I go trying with the cutter. See what happens. So first of all, I need some background paper. So I've got the music sheets paper and I want to pull out some sort of cool coloured background papers from here. So not warm toned, but some cool toned. Hello, Janine. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out this evening and saying hi. So let's pull out some cool toned. We put all of these over here. Sheets. So I've got one here. I've already stuck a sticker in the corner because I potentially want to do that. I thought I'd do that to begin with beforehand as I was planning. So you can see here the set of papers, you get a variety of colours. Like there's so many background colours to choose from, which is cool. So they're not all the same. So I want the cooler toned one. So the more grey, greenish colours, not the warmer brown, pinkish toned ones or sort of like yellowy toned. Potentially that one. I think that's probably about all. Yeah, let's go with those. Move that out of the way as well. There's a pile behind me on the floor. There we go. So these are definitely cool toned. I think these are a good match for that blended paper. This is I'm doing this. This is really a bit different to what I normally do. So I'm nervous in a good way, like excitedly nervous of how this is going to turn out. Sometimes all the best projects you do and the best layouts you do are because of an experiment, or something that's gone wrong that you've had to correct. So that might be this layout tonight. So let's start with the background because I don't want to put that in the background and lose it entirely. I'll pick one to go in the background here. Takes up the whole page. Yeah, let's do that one. Yep. All right. So I'm going to stick this down first. I think I'm going to use the quickest, just a glue stick. It's fast. It'll be a little, it won't quite be super precise. Like the edges are probably not going to be stuck down really well, but the glue stick's so quick. When you're sticking something across the spine, which is actually in journals, it's such a good thing to do for many reasons. One of the reasons is it helps reinforce the spine a little bit, so you can kind of keep your journal, you know, potentially holding together for a bit longer because you're adding a bit of strength to the spine. So it can be good in that sense of sort of reinforcing the journal and stop it sort of breaking apart so much. But when you do something through the middle, always remember to try and do it as flat as possible because when you close it up, that's not a problem. But if you try and stretch it and you stuck it down, your journal was kind of like this, then you're going to tear something because it's going to pull the pages up. So try and stick it when it's as flat as possible, and then you'll be, you know, happier when you go to close it. Hello, Fiona. Nice to see you. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, good start. Now I want to use some of the fabric tape. And I will see if I can use the cutter for it. Oh, was I going to put that underneath? That's okay. That's all right. So this is fabric. It's sticky and it's fabric. It won't, you can't just tear it like you would washi. It sounds like washi and it scrumples like fabric. It's pretty crazy, phenomenal, magical stuff, I think. But it's not really tearable because it is not washi. It's definitely fabric. And it's so forgiving. Like you can stick it down and then you can go and move it again. So you get a lot of time when you're placing it to do something, you know, with it and move it again. So let's put it across the center here. Across the top, let's go across the top. Why not? We'll go right across the middle and the top. So I can cut it. How am I going to do this? Probably easier to do with scissors. I thought I was going to be clever and try and use the cutter, but I don't think it's going to work. It's going to be too stress me out, so I'll use scissors. And now it's not even straight. Never mind. All right. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then it needs some on this side as well. So I think I'll run a piece down the edge, down the side here. This would be great across the spine as far as, sorry, I've said that like a little too excitedly. It's not that groundbreaking. Just occurred to me how good it would be to reinforce the spine of something because it's fabric. If you make journals at home, or if you have a journal that could do with a little love and is perhaps falling apart a little bit, because it's fabric, handmade journals often use fabric as part of the spine because it's flexible but really strong. This would make a great idea to use fabric tape through the center of your journal on various pages if you feel like they are starting to pull away from each other, because it's not washi. It's not just paper that's going to tear. It's fabric. So that just occurred to me, and you may have already thought of that yourself before. I'm just thinking, wow, I have to go back to some of my journals and do that through the spine in a few spots. I could save it. I'll be really happy. That might improve its condition and make it feel a little more loved. Okay, next thing is I want to use the little one. I'm just going to add a couple of bits of this tape. This is just very, very subtle. Aren't they sweet? Little palettes or color swatches. They're super cute. They're very sweet little versatile kind of backgroundy color thing to do. It's sort of a roll of tape that you could probably use in so many different things because it's not particularly themed. It's just some really lovely colors. So very versatile to use. Yeah, that's right. You did. No, it's fair enough. I'm counting down, Wendy, to our trip to Japan. It's like 5 weeks away. I'm a bit like it suddenly occurred to me I need to get the turtle treasure boxes for like October sorted and packed early because we'll be leaving early in October. So I'm anticipating also coming home with many bits of washi rolls of washi tape from Japan. I'm hanging out. So I can imagine you do. Yes, you can only, and these are 5 meters. Like, it'll take you a little while to get through them. So fair enough. Make a dent in your washi tape you already have, particularly because it's from Japan, before you branch out too many other bits and pieces. So, okay, so there's a start. It looks okay. It's okay. It's working. So far, it's working. I'm happy with this so far. I have to keep remembering this is what we're trying to do. This is what I want to do. And whether I end up blending, I'm just not sure about. The only thing I'm thinking is black will sharpen the edges and lift it. I just don't know. But I think it'll work. I don't think it'll be terrible. It might help make more of a feature of this rather than feeling like it loses itself a bit on the layout. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I need some professional help on that point. Hello, Amanda. Nice to see you. Oh, for real, Wendy? Man, I'm going to need a little washi budget when I'm over in Japan just for picking up washi everywhere we go. Man, my husband's going to be so ticked. Mind you, it's a good thing to bring back. They're little, inexpensive. It's better than coming home with a heap of expensive electrical equipment or something like some from high-tech cities. Okay, that's really good. I can get it in museums and art galleries. All right, let's put some more background in. I want to start using some of these flowers. I feel like this is where the black needs to come in. So that if I want to add some black edging to this blended piece, I need to start using some black in some other places. So I haven't got my trimmer here. It's behind me on the floor. Let's just cut it and stick it down. What's everybody got planned in the next couple of weeks? Has everybody got some crafting time organized? Because I swear if you don't put it in your diary and try and work your life around it in some capacity, it can be weeks and months in between sitting down and spending some time on your crafts and in your craft room or your desk. I hope you guys have all got a little bit of time carved out in the next few weeks or few months to do some crafting. Okay, I like that. I like that black. Just Lisa, life gets away from you, doesn't it? Like, you end up never having a chance to think, what happened? Like me thinking I did this with you guys on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and it was 6 weeks ago. So definitely time just keeps going unless you sort of set aside the time to do it, hey? Really? Wow. Halloween and Alice in Wonderland journals. It sounds amazing. Wow. Are you making them, or does that make sense? Are you making the journals, or are you doing themed of Alice in Wonderland and Halloween ones? Okay, I'm happy with that. That's cute. I like the black. I feel like the black's got to start to make an appearance. And I think I do need some black on this. I'm going to struggle to use this. Oh, Amanda. I like your YouTube name. Oh, you're making them. Oh, nice. I'm going to end up going off on a completely different tangent if I'm not careful and not use this. So let me start now, because I'm going to start getting waylaid and I'm going to struggle to make this work. I like it with the tape. Do you, Gillian? That's so good. Yeah, that's wonderful. It's one of those, it's like many things in life. If you don't kind of make the time to do it, it never happens. And then when you do make time to do it, you kind of think, this is why I've set aside time to do it, because it's so good for us. And you feel so good after. It's so relaxing and restorative. Can really take your mind off stuff, hey? I could certainly do some of that right now. Oh, plants. Sorry. Plants. Oh, wow. My husband's a bit of a gardener, so he loves plants. I just like admiring his finished work. So I appreciate the lovely garden. Right, these are not straight lines, but that's okay. It's really not straight lines. I feel like I need to get some new scissors again. And every time I pull out a pair of scissors, I try my hardest not to mix them up and get tape and glue and sticky gross stuff on scissors. And I'm not sure what happens in my house, but invariably, you know, good scissors quickly become really average, dull, gun type scissors. Am I making that worse? Here we go. Now it's better. All right. What am I going to do with these? I need to do something with these. Oh, rhinestones. Oh, my goodness. Fiona, that must take you days of work or weeks. That's, oh, my God, that's crazy. That's seriously painstaking work. The completed project, that will be phenomenal. It will look so good. Okay, it definitely needs black. It needs black. Oh, do you die? Oh, that's exciting. Pinola. Pinot. I think everything up. Pianola? Pianola? As in the instrument, do you mean? I think. Is that an instrument? I think it's an instrument, isn't it, Amanda? Yeah. Oh, knives and scissors. Oh, when do you just have ideas galore? That's a great idea. You're right. My husband's already got his eye on, he wants to go and do like a samurai sword workshop-y thing. A pianola. Okay, pianola. So, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. I'll bring home some really good scissors from Japan. That's a genius idea. Man, my little budget, my spending budget's getting bigger and bigger by the second. Yeah, okay. I do need to do the black. I feel like it needs that edging to it. Otherwise, it's just lost, just gets lost on here because I potentially, it's going to be okay. I keep talking it down. This is because I'm doing it live with you guys and I'm really self-conscious. It needs the black though. Otherwise, that's really lost. So, okay, we'll stick with the black. So let's add some more black. Can't go wrong with edging something in black. Yeah, I think so, Wendy. Hey, it needs it, doesn't it? I could probably be a bit more heavy-handed with the ink on here as well, like I did obviously with the one that's drying. We do have a bit of a budget, man. I know. I sort of keep checking it, working out how much we've got to spend each day. Like, is that enough for a day? How much do we need each day? So I hope I'm planning on posting some things back potentially rather than bringing them back on our luggage because of how much extra our carry-on will be if I add too many things. So I may post some washi home. It's probably cheaper than paying the extra money on our baggage. So yes, I will be taking. I think I'll be taking enough, but you know, I'll probably be a bit of a spender in a foreign country that's known for stationery. It's going to be a struggle to stick to a budget. I'll keep doing the other bits. I need to, if I have all of them done. Yeah, and because we got our flights cheap, to add on any luggage was just so crazy. So we got really cheap flights on sale. So to add on anything to luggage will cost, like we could only add luggage for both of us, not one of us. And it was going to be, I don't know, like an extra $200 each or something, like quite a bit. Yes, definitely. Suitcase inside suitcase. Yeah, it's a good idea, Lisa. Yeah, for sure. I haven't been to somewhere like Japan before ever either. So it's going to be like a crazy new experience for me. I've only been to New Zealand, which is very similar to Australia. It's not a whole lot of difference. So there's going to be it's going to be pretty eye-opening, I reckon. Yes. Oh, yeah. Wendy, a good friend of my husband's who's a Japanese teacher at the school that we work at, she gave us a heads up probably 2 months ago about how good the conversion rate was as well. So I went and swapped over $1,000 Australian, which basically was swapped like for like. So we've got some cash with a really good exchange rate. So yeah, it's really good at the moment. Hey, all the more reason to spend it when we're there. One thing I'm really not good to is I believe it's very muggy. And muggy, I don't cope with muggy. And I think that's from being from Adelaide, Wendy. Like, if you're from a dry state, you ladies from sort of Queensland or Northern Territory or sort of some wetter parts of the country, maybe humidity is something you're more used to or I guess acclimatized to. but I really struggle with humidity, so hopefully it's not too humid. Right, this is looking it's just not my style. It's not my usual style. I don't not like it. It's just very different to what I normally do. Okay, that's cute. I can do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like I've been to Far North Queensland once in my life, and the humidity was unbelievable. I was, struggled to cope with that. It was quite crazy. It really saps your energy. Like, it's quite exhausting. You happy with it, Fiona? Oh, thanks, Fiona. I really am. I'm on the fence whether I'm happy with it or not. I just need to commit to a couple of pieces, I think, and then I can probably keep making it work. Let's put this sticker down. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's like their wet season, isn't it? When like a friend which you would have been a lot too. A friend who she's been a lot. She's already said you will feel an earthquake while you're there, so you'll probably notice a bit of an earthquake. So that's going to be fun. I didn't really want it there. Okay. I wonder if I put that on here as well and edge it again, or if that's a bit too lost and I'm better off having it straight on the white. Yeah, me too. They are a favorite. I pull them out whenever. I probably pull them out when I feel stuck. Like if I feel stuck, I'm going for this sticker set every time. It just works. So on everything, I feel like it works all the time on everything. I don't like that color. Yeah, the music sheets are nice. It's so like reading all the words, and the scripts on them are so pretty, and they're all not florally. What's the word? Flourish. They've got beautiful flourishes on them and everything. They're really sweet. No, I think I need to leave it like that. Let's just stick it down. Maybe this is where I need a wax seal just to draw some more attention to that. I think that's what I need to do. I think that will help. Just draw some attention to it. I think I'll stick it down, but I might 3D it. I reckon. Put the paper, put the stickers over the purple paper. So over the blended paper. Like, do you mean something like that, Fiona? That might be a bit heavy. There's a bit too much going on that one, is there? Maybe I need something a bit more subtle. Like a little bit sort of on it, kind of off it, and then lift it, maybe 3D. Sorry, I just realised how glary that is. And maybe 3D it. Maybe if I turn this down a bit, it might not be so glary. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Amanda, it definitely is. Maybe a small one. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Let's do that. Yeah, it definitely is, because it is actually fabric, Amanda. So it definitely is stronger. Like, you can't tear it. It's it feels like washi, like it sounds like it's sticky. It's repositionable. It's really forgiving, but you can't rip it like you would washi. It's definitely fabric. So it's sticky fabric, which is crazy. Like, it's just genius. Such a good idea. Yeah, okay, let's use a smaller one. I like that idea, Fiona. That'll work. Thank goodness you're here, Fiona. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's do that. And I won't pull the back off that because I'm going to half it off the edge. So I'll use glossy accents and just keep, if you sort of need to do something with a sticker that's a bit, unusual, just don't tear the back off. Just use it as is and use some glossy accents on it. It's really cute, Amanda. The tape's so cute. And it's really illustrated, like the colors on it. This one particularly, I mean, this is a bright set. It's really got some crazy pretty colors in it. Some of the other sets are a bit more muted. Just depends on the theme. So let's stick that straight down and leave the edge off it. So that's a sticker, but I'm not tearing the back from it. I'm just putting glossy accents straight onto it so I can leave this hanging off the edge a bit. Genius, Fiona. Super cute. That's nice. I like that. And then with glossy accents, I like to keep I need a new pin. This one's gotten all gunky, so it's struggling a little bit to unclog it. And then I like to keep my glossy accents tucked under some masking tape on the side of the bottle, and then I always know where it is. Let's 3D mount that, I feel like. I bought some really cheap 3D mounting tape. It's terrible. It was such a waste of money. So, you know, I wasted I think these 2 rolls were about $4. It's horrific. I need to go and get proper, you know, name brand 3D mounting tape, because this stuff is shocking to use. So sometimes the cheaper is definitely not worth it. All right, so I should be able to stick that on there. Maybe I do need 2 more bits. Ooh. And some colourful glitter stuff to the flower. Yeah, the Stickles. Yeah, for sure. I definitely need to add some more onto here. Oh, the flowers. That's a nice idea. Yes, I'm with you now. Yes, Stickles. And I've got these colours here. I've also got black, but I probably don't want to, I probably feel like I don't want more black. But I think I'll stick with the blue, because that purple example I did before, that purple really does blend away. But the blue, I think we'll use the blue. Yeah, or the clear. I'm not sure. But we definitely will use that. Yes, for sure. That's a great idea. Oh. Okay. Oh, and Fiona, I've got your gift too coming in your October box. What are we? September. Your September box, your 12-month gift too. So I got a little reminder pop up on my calendar today, because I was packing all the boxes and it reminded me for yours. So your September box, they're all going to be out. I'm hoping to get them. What's today? Wednesday. I'm hoping to get them to the post office tomorrow. So shipping confirmations hopefully come out tomorrow. And yeah, yours has got your 12-month gift in too, Fiona. Maybe, okay, that looks cute. That is, see, sorry. I keep realizing how glary it is. That is cute. That's great. Good idea. Okay, I think I should do the same, Fiona, hey, on the others as well. Now we started that trend. But I also think I will add, maybe, I'm not sure now. Let's just shelve that idea for a minute. Okay, let's do the same with another flower down here. Nope. Oh, great. Oh, cool. They went quick. I know I did them earlier in the year. These ones were gone in like 48 hours. It was even faster than like earlier in the year. It's great. Got rid of stacks of stuff that's sort of been accumulating. And now you guys have got some new fun stuff to play with. Oh, let's use this one. I love this sticker. This is my favorite in the set. I should probably use my sticky scissors to cut this out a bit. Let's cut that flower. Sorry, Dragonfly, I'm cutting through you as well. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, let's do that side. Oh, it's already sealed up. Man, it's quick. This bottle is getting a bit old, I think. I wonder if that's why it clogs up so quick. It dries fast. I've had this now for probably at least a year. I've had it for at least a year. And the longer you sort of have a bottle that's, woo! Oh no, that's okay. Just some ribbon, that's right. They can start to clog up sort of quick. You know, when they're brand new, sometimes you can leave it sitting there for a little while and it's okay, but this one's getting a bit gluggy, I think. Okay, that's cute. Now I'm trying to stick that down. This cardstock, the textured one, is so thick, like it's really thick. So this is probably going to be a bit of a challenge getting it to stick down. It's super, super heavyweight cardstock, like crazy heavyweight. I feel like 300 GSM or something, I think. Di, I reckon you worked that out last time. It's like 310 GSM or something. It's really thick cardstock. That's going to take a bit of, that's going to pop up again, I think. Right, concentrate. I need to just do, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to, I'm going to cut a circle. I might regret this, but let's do it. It's not going to be a circle. I don't have a circle punch. It's okay. No. Nope, I like that. What goes with flowers? Anything. Everything goes with flowers. Yeah. I wonder if I need to put a title on this somewhere too. I definitely need to add more stickles back onto these cardstock pieces. And I think adding some, butterflies. Butterflies would maybe off the edge, but I feel like I want to use the wax seals on here to try and, no, I don't know if that's going to work. Maybe the butterflies would work. Let me add some more stickles and see. I wonder if I'll do some flowers like I did. Trace it on the back. Trace it on the back. Trace. Trace which part? What do you mean, Di? All right, let's stick this one down. Dragonflies. The dragonflies are cute, actually. Will they detract too much? They shouldn't do, should they? They're dragonflies. Dragonflies are cute. I could tuck some dragonflies in. All right, let me get some dragonflies. Let's see. The colours work with the dragonflies, with the blending, that's for sure. There's some really pretty pale ones. Okay, this could, yeah, all right, we can do a couple of dragonflies. All right, fine, let's do that. Right. Oh, do you mean, oh, yes, circle. Yes, sorry, Di, you're probably right. Maybe I can salvage that. It was a bit too, I did throw that away a bit too hasty, wasn't I? Yes, in the corner of the paper. All right, that's a good idea. Oh, they're cute, man. Thank you, Vanna. They're cute. Dragonflies are adorable. They're really pretty colours, and they do actually go really well with this. Yeah, let's do that. Good thinking, Di. I got a bit too hasty throwing that away, wasn't I? Right, with a different solution. I'll trace it. It's because you're the fussy cutting queen, Di. You are fussy cutting expert, and I am definitely not. Yeah, these scissors are really on their way out. And the mechanism starts to get a little grippy. So you feel like you're going to make a fatal error. Success. Okay, that is cute. All right, that's better because I will add some more stickles to it, so it will look a little more glittery. Will it look worse with a wax seal over the top of this, Di? Do I want to do that? Maybe that would look cute. I know, I need to try and save them. I'll add a wax seal to that. Now it's a circle. Let's do that. That would be cute dye, I think. There's this one with a pretty purple flower in. Oh, that's sweet. That works. And I will I? Yes, I will. I think every blended bit, and stick with the same edge. That's sweet. Okay, I could totally use that. I'm going to put that, let's put that like somewhere front and center-ish. Maybe that's too much in the middle. I'm not sure yet, but let's put it somewhere like that. Okay, one more piece over here. I don't want to cover up too much this tape. This tape, I should be able to pull this up still. Yes, I can. Okay, that is cool. I'm going to tuck that under the end. I said I wouldn't do that, but now I've decided I will, just for this piece. I'm happy with that. All right, this is working. This is great, guys. Thank you so much. Good. It's working, Wendy. Hey, it's coming together. All right, dragonflies. I had one here, didn't I? Where did it go? There it is. Is that stuck down yet? No, I should just stick that down. I'm just going to put that straight. That's 3D. Yeah, yes, I'm going to do that 3D. See, this keeps coming out. That's going to drive me nuts. I'll have to liquid glue that, I think. I shouldn't have stuck that on a crease. That's probably the issue. Because I'm so unhappy with this 3D tape, I'm being overly generous with how much I'm using, because the sooner I use it up and get rid of it, the better. All right, let's stick this one down. I don't remember which way around it was now. A bit higher. Yep. Great. Okay, dragonflies. This is still loose, so this can still move. I don't actually mind it there. I think that's a bit cute. Okay, dragonfly on the top. Do I want a more brightly coloured blue? Some are pretty bright. Yes, that does. Yes, it does, doesn't it? The tape is so pretty too. If I cover it all up, I'll be a bit disappointed with the outcome. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. It's because I will be adding more glitter glue, so the dragonfly is not going to be the complete center of attention. One more. Oh, there's a little one. Yeah, little one's cute. Yeah, that one's a bit pale. Maybe a blue one. That's very purple, the one I used. I've got another bluish purple one. That's a bit greener. It looks nice with the tape, actually. That's quite a nice colour. Oh, I'm going to stick it there. Sort of the middle, sort of not the middle. I find the middle tricky. I don't know if you ladies find the same. On the same piece of paper? Do you mean over here underneath it? Or on the same piece of paper, like another section on here, do you mean? That's quite cute. Is that what you mean, Fiona? Because that is quite, actually, that's quite nice. I could do that too. I find the middle sometimes I really struggle with. I can tend to work, in a corner or a side. And then sometimes in the middle, I feel like it's like a bit of a desert. I get a bit stuck in the middle of what to do. All right, let's put that one there then. That's cute. I'm not going to tear the back off because I don't need to worry about it. I do feel like I want one just here as well. Do I want a brightly coloured one? Oh, that's very bright. Or the very muted one. Or in between. Maybe in between. Yeah, that's a nice colour. That looks nice with the fabric tape. Yeah, happy with that. Yes, I could put some quotes in here. It needs a title, doesn't it, as well? It needs a title, which I feel like I can put a title just, where can I put a title? Maybe I'll put a title here and tuck it away a bit. It does need some quotes. Let's put down, before I do the glitter glue, maybe, yeah, make some quotes. That's a good idea. Before I stick the glitter on, we'll do a quote, but just, I'm going to make it purple. I'm going to blend the quote a bit so it's got a bit of colour to it. I'm going to use white and put a bit of lilac blending on it. Which one? I want something. Every day is a new beginning. That's cute. Homework, embrace your own page. Embrace your own page. That sounds what I need. No, Di, they're on the website. I think they're under the Australiana set of stickers. The dragonflies are Australiana. So if you see the Australiana stickers on the website, the dragonflies are in there. And I should probably blend that. I need to put that on. Oh, let's do that. If I stick this on this plastic, I wonder if it will come off again. I wonder if it'll be a bit repositionable. I wonder if it'll hold its tackiness. Otherwise, I guess I can just glue it. This might be so subtle you won't even be able to tell the purple on here. But maybe you can. Let's see. All right, that's cute. I need to stick that down. Oh, let's put that right at the top. But I don't want to put it across the fold because I'm worried that's just it's going to keep lifting. I like that with the purple. That's cute. Let's stick this down before I do anything else. Embrace your own page. Wow, this is great, guys. You're so helpful. This is turning out better than I thought it was going to, based off of my creative mojo on hiatus this evening. This is turning out really well. It's just a lot of fun. It's just so helpful, you guys helping out. It's just like a group effort. I'm definitely going to need to glue that down. That is really not staying put at all. That's cute. Okay. I don't know any much more on here apart from glitter. I could put another sentiment, couldn't I? It's turned out well, Lisa, hasn't it? I can say that because you guys have all helped. So it's not like I'm tooting my own horn there too much. I like that white. I need to leave that there. I like a bit of white on a layout. The title's a bit cute. I might put another one above or below it, I think. Embrace your own page and live in the moment. Let's do that one. And I like the blending out the ink. That's cute. Okay, this more ink. Oh, it's quite a bit of ink. We're definitely having fun. Look at the mess they're making. It's a sign of a good crafting session underneath, I think. I'm going to leave it at 2. That may be controversial instead of going for 3, like, you know, like odd numbers 1 or 3, but I actually don't mind. I like 2. I'm going to leave it as 2. That's fantastic. This is so great, guys. You're amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, now I need to add some more glitter. And what did I say I was going to do? Blue. That's what I said, wasn't I? Blue. Let's some more dots for sure. And sort of zhuzh up the swirly things a bit more. Oh, that's working out well. It definitely does, Wendy. I fear this feels like I can't screw it up now, but that's potentially not true, and I might end up going a little too gung ho with the Stickles and regret it. That's definitely happens. But I'm feeling very good. I feel like I could keep going with more glitter and it's not going to screw it up at all. That's sweet. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, that's turned out well. The dragonflies are great, Fiona. Happy with that. Turned out really well. That's cute. And I'm glad I kept the circle die. I'm glad I kept the circle. That is sweet, the circle. That's popping off, of course, because it's freaking out with its liquid glue behind it. Just add lots more. That's a lot of glue. Okay, the Stickles are sweet. This is great. This is fun. This is great fun. This definitely feels like you can't screw it up, and I know that's not true. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I feel like I've accomplished what I had hoped to, which is that the blended paper is featured. Like, it's definitely integral to the design. It's not lost in the background, but there is lots of there's lots of other things going on as well, but I don't reckon any of them take over, which I was definitely concerned about. So that's sweet. Okay, and maybe I'll add a bit, like you mentioned, Fiona, to the flowers. I reckon I'll just use clear. Should I put a little bit on the dragonfly? I'm not sure where. I'm a bit worried about if I do that, but I can with the flowers. Which is a bit hard to see on camera. It's pretty subtle, but they'll look really sweet when they're dry. That little bit of extra bling going on the flowers. That actually looks really sweet. And let's put some in the wax seal as well. Could maybe add some flag. Yeah, do you think so, Wendy? Would look nice on the wings, wouldn't it? I like how this is where I'm stuck on a line on the wings, or an outline, or dots. Like, what do you give me some help? What do you think? Oh, date. It is dye, isn't it? You're right. That is true. I'm not good with the dates. With the shapes. Like, I tend to just stick with the shape, but the circle works. I'm glad you convinced me to keep that. All right, what is the date? The 4th. Let's put the date here. And the body? Oh, let's try both. I wonder if I can put a bit of just a few little lines across the top and then maybe through the body. Okay, that works. That's okay. Yes, that works. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Wendy. That makes sense. Just lightly on the wings. Easy does it. This is so cute. This is fun. Glitter glue is so much fun. I don't know what did I do before glitter glue? My life is so much richer for glitter glue. Okay, that's cute. They turned out well. Look at that, guys. You are all so clever. This was great. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know that I want to add anything extra to it. The stickles on the dragonflies definitely needed. And on the flowers too, you can kind of see it shimmery a little bit there. I haven't added any here, obviously, in the background. I'm going to leave that. And bulking up these ones a bit more really finishes that off. And yeah, that's sweet, that little seal as well. That's cute. I'm happy with that. It's turned out really well. Thanks, everybody. This has been a lot of fun. I really hope you guys have also helped me so much. This has been really cute. That's turned out really well. I haven't given it a name, though, because I've used quotes. Do I need to name it as well? Does it need a name? Last time we named it. What would I even call this if I named it? Like, lilac something? Because of the lilac. So we'll use the word gardenia because of the gardenia tape, like lilac gardenia. That doesn't quite work, does that? Lilac something, maybe? Lilac, not sure. If you think of a name, let me know. Leave me a little, if you come up with a title for it. If something stands out to you, and you think of something, then oh, that's better. I wonder if the camera works better when I turn it around. Sorry, I'm sure I've spent the last hour with it upside down. This looks heaps better up this way. Lilac, yeah. Dragonfly Botanics. That's cute. Dragonfly Botanics, that's cute. I like that. Dragonfly Botanics. Lilac dragonflies. Dragonflies lilac. Botanical lilac. Lilac haze. Oh, lilac haze. Lilac dreams. That's cute, Amanda. Lilac dreams. Yeah, I like that. Lilac dreams. Let's call it that. Lilac dreams. Lilac spring. That's nice too, Wendy, because it's definitely spring inspired, isn't it? Spring dreams. Spring dreams in lilac. Is that too flouncy? I feel like I want to do that. Spring dreams in lilac. Because that's very ethereal too. Sort of makes you think of dragonflies as well. Spring dreams in lilac. I'm going to call it that. I will write that. My handwriting is atrocious. I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? Down the side here. Let's write it this way. Let's make sure I spell lilac correctly. Lilac, how do I spell lilac? L-I-L. Spring dreams in lilac. I like that. It's a bit whimsical, a bit dreamlike, but very pastel-y lilac colour, and also a bit dragonfly-ish too, with all the glitter and everything. That's cute and very spring vibes with that tape and stuff. Okay, that's cute. I'm happy with that. I think that's done, everyone. Let's call that finished. And now I need to let it leave it aside to dry. Okay, I'm not happy with this now. I've just looked at it around the right way. Let me just add a bit more. I feel like it needs another little circle here under that flower. Just that one little bit. Just needed a little. Just wasn't happy with that little bud at the bottom. There we go. Done. This was great fun, guys. Thanks heaps for hanging out this evening. I appreciate it. I hope it was fun for you guys as well as it was for me. It was great to chat with you all, and you guys gave me all the great ideas to pull this together. This is way better than what I imagined in my head. So it's definitely turned out way more successful than what I thought initially. It's just turned out really pretty, and it's so outside of my box having you guys all share your thoughts and ideas. It means I've pulled together something that I wouldn't normally have done all on my own. So it's wonderful. All that creative juices and energy have gone into this one layout. This is great. Thanks for hanging out this evening, everybody. Have a lovely rest of the evening, whatever you're up to. What time is it here in Adelaide? 7:30, still early, hey? And then I'll see you guys all online in the next couple of days. You'll have shipping confirmations of your turtle treasure box in like tomorrow. I'm 99% sure you'll get your shipping confirmation tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. You too, Amanda. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I'll see you all later.